Take your time with me, yeah. You don't have to rush this thing we've got. Let it simmer on a low, low flame. I've been waiting for something real to start. And baby, you might just be to blame. The way you look at me across the room got my heartbeat changing this whole tune. I'm not one for moving fast, no, no. But for you, I might make an exception soon. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Like a candle burning slow. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Watch the colors as they glow. This is a slow burn, taking this sweet, sweet time. This is a slow burn, and baby, you're worth every line. Every night spent wondering, every morning coming through. This slow burn is everything, everything because of you. I've been burned before by rushing in, left my heart scattered trying to begin. So this time I'm savoring every note, every harmony that you and I wrote. You hold my hand like it's something sacred, and that's exactly how love should be. Patient and honest and unafraid, slow burning into infinity. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Like the first light before dawn. Let it breathe, let it breathe. Till the last doubt is gone. This is a slow burn, taking its sweet, sweet time. This is a slow burn, and baby, you're worth every line. Every night spent wondering, every morning coming through. This slow burn is everything, everything because of you. They say patience is a virtue. I never understood it till you. Now I guard this fire like a temple, 'cause some things are better when they're simple and slow. And slow. Now the seasons keep on turning round, and we've grown roots into the ground. What started as a flicker now is blazing, and I'm still completely, utterly amazed. And this is a slow burn, taking it sweet, sweet time. Sweet. This is a slow burn, and baby, you're worth every line. Every night spent wondering, wondering, every morning coming through. The slow burn is everything, everything because of you. Slow burn, slow burn, slow burn, worth every moment, every turn. Slow burn, slow burn. Slow burn, yeah.
Yeah. Listen up. Street corners got more philosophy than classrooms. Let me break it down. Yeah. Grew up where the streetlights were the only stars we knew. Mama working double shifts in secondhand shoes. Pops left a library of lessons in a broken clock. Said time is the only chain they never could unlock. I studied sunrises between two concrete walls. Learned arithmetic from tallying near misses and close calls. Every block is a classroom if your eyes stay wide. Every loss is a lesson you can turn into pride. They told me dress for the job you want, not the one you got. So I iron my ambition while that city was still hot. Saw kings fall for a crown that never really fit, and hustlers build empires, then get lost inside of it. The gold chain is a metaphor, it's beautiful and heavy. You carry what you value, so you better stay ready. I value loyalty, truth, and a good night's sleep, and the faces of the people that I promised I would keep. Gold chain philosophy, we live in this. Every scar is scripture, every grind is bliss. From nothing to something, that's the only script. Gold chain philosophy, don't ever slip. We came from the bottom, yeah, we came from the mud. Built a whole cathedral out of faith and blood. Relaxed cues in the parking lot at midnight. Marcus Garvey on my phone waiting for the green light. Mixed it with the Quran and the blues my grandma sang. Different roads to wisdom, every bell still rang the same. I don't need a degree to know my worth is infinite. I don't need permission to be brilliant or magnificent. Community is currency, spend it right. Knowledge is the only asset growing overnight. We're not products of our circumstance, we're authors of our own romance. Every chapter written with the hands of those who dared to take a stand. My grandfather's dreams didn't die, they live in me. My children's future's burning bright, just wait and see. Gold chain philosophy, we live in this. Every scar is scripture, every grind is bliss. From nothing to something, that's the only script. Gold chain philosophy, don't ever slip. We came from the bottom, yeah, we came from the mud. Built a whole cathedral out of faith and blood. Yeah, this is for the late nights with no lights, the early mornings fighting for your rights, the ones who never gave up on the dream. Gold chain philosophy, yeah, it's more than it seems. More than it seems, yeah. More than it seems. Hey, blueprints before buildings, vision before victory. Let me show you how this works. Let me show you how. Every architect was once a kid with a pencil and a dream. Every tower started small before it could gleam. I drew my future on the back of a grocery receipt, mapped away from average life to something concrete. Studied every failure like a blueprint on the wall. Marked the cracks and fissures so I know before the fall. My mother said persistence was the mortar in the mix. My father said integrity was in the bricks. I spent my 20s mixing vision with the grind, blueprinting the future that I carried in my mind. While others went for quick money, flashy and fast, I was quietly constructing something made the last. Read every book they gave me, then read 10 more beyond. Turned every conversation into a foundation bond, because the ones who build the tallest always spent the most time in the foundation hard. This is the blueprint, this is the plan, drafted in the dark by determined hands. Every line is a lesson, every curve is a cost. Nothing worth building was built without loss. Blueprint, blueprint, drawn from the fire. Blueprint, built a little higher. This is the blueprint of who I'm becoming. Blueprint, the vision keeps running. See, success without context is just a hollow room. You gotta understand the structure, understand the bloom. I brought mentors into spaces where they never been. Showed them what the view looked like from where I've been. Paid it forward like an invoice I was proud to sign. Every young one that I lifted was a parallel line, extending the blueprint, widening the frame. Architecture isn't solo, it's a collective name. There are days the blueprint blurs, when the pencil breaks and the concrete errs, when the city tears your towers down and the vision drowns without a sound. But you redraft, that's the architect's creed. You redraft, then plant the next seed. Yeah. Now the structure stands and people walk beneath the shade. And I remember every calculation, every trade, every sleepless calculation, every draft revised. Every morning I showed up when no one recognized. The blueprint was the promise that I made to me, that I'd build something worthy of posterity. And now the children of the city have a different sky, because one man drew a blueprint and refused to say goodbye. This is the blueprint, this is the plan, drafted in the dark by determined hands. Every line is a lesson, every curve is a cost. Nothing worth building was built without loss. Blueprint, drawn from the fire. Blueprint, built a little higher. This is the blueprint of who I'm becoming. Blueprint, the vision keeps running. Blueprint, still drafting, still building. Yeah.
Some things are beautiful, even when they're broken. Listen. We were golden in the summer of our foolish years, drinking honey from a dream we built on hopes and fears. You were sunlight cutting through my complicated mind. I was chaos searching for a tether I could bind. And when you held my hand, it tasted sweet and strange, like something pure mixed in with everything that changed. I didn't know that love could feel like honey and rust, both corroding and sustaining all the things we trust. And maybe that's the truth of it, that beauty lives beside the bruise, that everything worth having is everything we risked to lose. Honey and rust, that's what we are. Sweet in the morning, scarred by the stars. Honey and rust, both keeping us whole. The sweetness of love and the weight on my soul. Honey and rust, I wouldn't trade it, even for perfect, even for painless. Honey and rust. Now we're older and the edges have grown soft with time, and the arguments have mellowed into a more subtle rhyme. I see your gray hair like a testament to what we've shared. Every wrinkle is a moment when we both declared that love is not the feeling frozen in the young. It's a practice and a promise and a daily song we sung. So I'll keep choosing honey even knowing there's rust, 'cause together is the only place I really trust. And maybe that's the beauty of it, that iron makes the sweetness real, that nothing built on easy ground could ever teach us how to feel. Honey and rust, that's what we are. Sweet in the morning, scarred by the stars. Honey and rust, both keeping us whole. The sweet the others chase their perfect, pristine, painless things. I'll take the complicated love that rattle, burns and stings. 'Cause in the mornings when I watch you drink your coffee slow, there's a sweetness in the ordinary that I'll always know. And when I'm rusted through and falling at the seams, you'll be there to hold the honey of my dreams. Honey and rust, that's what we are. Sweet in the morning, scarred by the stars. Honey and rust, both keeping us whole. The sweetness of love and the weight on my soul. Honey and rust, I wouldn't trade it, even for perfect, even for painless. Honey and rust, honey and rust. Honey and rust, yeah. Wouldn't trade it, not for anything. Honey and rust.
Ooh, we keep coming back to this static love. We communicate in arguments and silence in between. Yeah. The signal's always broken somewhere in the in-between. I love the way you challenge everything I think I know, but I hate the way this frequency is jagged in its flow. You're the one I reach for when the night gets hard to hold. You're the same one who I'm fighting when the story gets old. Static love, it's not clean, it's not easy. Static love, but it's real and it's something. We could run to something safer, something smooth, something that fits neatly in a Sunday afternoon groove. But I keep coming back to this interference we create, 'cause even broken frequencies can resonate. This is static love, loud and unclear. Static love, but you're still here. Push and pull and crackle at the seam, but static love is real love, or so it seems. Static love, static love. I can't get clean of you. Static love, static love. You said I don't express the things that live behind my eyes. I said you make assumptions out of everything I hide. Both partly right, both partly wrong, both stubborn to a fault, both trying to unlock the door without the needed vault. We went to therapy and sat in our truths. Somebody handed us the language for our youth, and suddenly the static started having words. And underneath the noise was something we had never heard. We chose to work through something that most people quit. Found the signal buried deep inside a static pit. This is static love, loud and unclear. Static love, but you're still here. Push and pull and crackle at the seam, but static love is real love, or so it seems. Static love, static love. I can't get clean of you. Static love, static love. Oh, every couple has this static. Ours just plays a little dramatic, but dramatic means we care enough to fight. Dramatic means we stay until we get it right. And get it right takes longer than a love song says. Get it right is years of ordinary days. Static love, tuning in. Static love, beginning again. Now we sit in comfortable noise more than before, and the statics become part of what we're grateful for. 'Cause without the friction there would be no warmth to share. And I'd rather have your interference than your absence in the air. So keep disrupting my frequency, keep calling me out. Keep loving me so loudly I can't tune you out. This is
hour just before the world wakes up. That's where I live. Lavender Hour. There's a color in the morning just before the blue, something between the night and all its residue. Lavender and gray, a sky that hasn't chosen yet, holding space for everything you'd rather forget. I make my tea in silence, let the kettle speak. The whistle is the only voice I need this week. And in this in-between I find the things I've missed, the version of myself that loneliness has kissed. It's not sadness, no, it's softer, something holy in the hour when the world is still becoming and we're standing in the flower. Lavender hour, lavender hour, I'm healing slowly in your power. Lavender hour, between the dark and day, you wash the old versions of me away. Lavender hour, tender and true, I'm learning how to live in something new. Lavender hour. I've been carrying weights that weren't mine to bear, somebody else's story sewn into my hair. But in the lavender I let the threads unwind, unknot the old narratives from my mind. The therapy is not just in the talking rooms, it's in the tea, the silence, and the morning blooms. It's in the practice of returning to yourself before the world begins demanding something else. It's not empty, no, it's fuller, richer in the stillness, growing like a garden just before the sun commits to fully glowing. Lavender hour, lavender hour, I'm healing slowly in your power. Lavender hour, between the dark and day, you wash the old versions of me away. Lavender hour, tender and true, I'm learning how to live in something new. Lavender hour. I used to fear the quiet places, now I search them out for traces of the woman I've been building in the spaces you've been filling. Lavender hour, you're my church. Lavender hour, my rebirth. Every morning I return to the sacred place I've earned. Now I share this hour with the ones I love. We sit in lavender without needing to shove words into the space. We let the color speak, and that communion makes us strong when we feel weak. This is what recovery looks like in real life. Not perfect, not dramatic, but a quiet, ongoing strife. Transformed to peace in the lavender light. One morning at a time, we're gonna be alright. Lavender hour, I'm healing slowly in your power. Lavender hour, between the dark and day, you wash the old versions of me away. Lavender hour, tender and true, I'm learning how to live in something new. Lavender hour. Lavender, lavender, in the in-between I find my peace. Lavender hour, let the old me cease.
city lights are bleeding through the blinds tonight. I'm pouring out my heart 'cause the words don't feel right. You left your perfume on the pillowcase, and I'm still chasing echoes of your grace. I tried to call but swallowed every line. Some feelings live between the words and wine, and I don't know how to say this out loud, so I'm whispering it soft to the crowd. These are my neon confessions, burning through every lesson. I loved you in the wrong direction. Baby, that's my neon confession. Every scar, every scar, every scar, still glowing like a star. I memorize the way you laugh at 2 a.m. The spaces between silence were our anthem. We painted futures on a coffee-stained page, and now I'm reading lines up on an empty stage. I keep the voicemail, scared to let them die. Your voice the only proof we touched the sky, and I don't know how to let this all go, so I'm burning it bright in the afterglow. These are my neon confessions, burning through every lesson. I loved you in the wrong direction. Baby, that's my neon confession. Every scar, every scar, every scar, still glowing like a star. Yeah. Maybe I held on too long. Maybe I sang the wrong song, but I'd rather be broken and true than whole and forgetting you. Forgetting you. Now I pour it out in melodies at night, turn the pain to music till the morning light. Every chord I play is still your name. Every song I write is still the same flame. These are my neon confessions, burning through every lesson. I loved you in the wrong direction. Baby, that's my neon confession. Every scar, every scar, every scar, still glowing like a star. Neon confessions, yeah, glowing like a star, like a star.
They told us we wouldn't make it. They wrote the ending before the story started. But we're still here. Kingdom come. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. I come from ancestors who prayed through the whip, who sang their freedom when their captors let it slip, who built their dignity from nothing they were given, who made survival into something that was living. So when you ask me why I walk so tall and slow, it's because I carry every root from which I grow. Every grandmother who prayed me into being, every grandfather who kept this vision seeing. The kingdom isn't something in the sky alone. It's every family that turns a house into a home. It's every child who learns to read against the odds. It's every dream they said was too big left to guide. I've walked through valleys where the shadows felt like walls. I watched good people answer unexplainable calls. But every morning when the sun commits to rise, this kingdom coming through the storm ain't compromise. Kingdom come, let it come, through the struggle and the drum. Kingdom come, let it come, in the mouths Yeah, this generation carries wounds and also wings. We've learned to turn our trauma into offerings. We go to therapy, we talk about the pain. We break the cycles while we're standing in the rain. We build community where isolation spread. We speak the names of those who should have lived instead. And in our love and in our healing, in our art, the kingdom finds its truest, boldest, brightest heart.
We are more than what they try to make us be.
We are more.
We're more than what the system said we see.
We
We
are.
are legacy and future in the same breath.
We are.
Life defying every form of death.
Kingdom come
Kingdom come,
through the fire and the flood. Kingdom come,
kingdom come.
written in our blood. Yeah, 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 yeah. So when they ask you what you're building, tell them this: a world where every child can live in wholeness, bliss. A world where talent meets its opportunity. A world where love is actual, not just poetry. I'm building kingdom with the people by my side, not alone, not above, together in the tide. Because a kingdom built for some is just a cage renamed, but kingdom come for all. That's how the future's claimed.
Kingdom come, let it come.
Through the struggle and the drum,
Kingdom come, let it come.
in the mouths of everyone
Who refuse to bow their crown.
who refuse to lay it down.
Kingdom come,
We are the proof,
kingdom come.
we are the truth.
Kingdom,
We are the kingdom coming.
kingdom, kingdom.
In every song, in every story,
Kingdom, kingdom.
in every stride, in every glory.
Kingdom, kingdom.
Hey. Kingdom come. Hey. Let it come. City of Wolves, baby. You gotta run or get devoured. Let's go. Woo, woo. Woke up in the city built on somebody else's dream. Everybody smiling, but nothing's what it seems. Sharks in designer suits, wolves in politician speech, and every door they say is open is just barely in reach. I came from where they bury ambition alive, where they celebrate your failure more than watching you thrive. So I put on my armor, laced it tight, didn't blink. Swam through the murky water till I stood at the brink. You can't scare me with the dark. I was raised inside the storm. Every scar became a mark of a soldier being born. City of walls, I run with the wild. Born of concrete, I'm still God's child. City of walls, they bite and they claw, but I'm still standing after it all. Run with the wolves, or become the prey. I chose to howl at the break of day. City of wolves, still rising through the rubble. Politics of envy, economics of fear, they built a labyrinth. I'm just trying to steer, but every dead end taught me how to climb the wall. And every person who betrayed me made me stand tall. I seen loyalty get auctioned to the highest bid, and watch good people crumble from the things they did. So I keep my circle small and my vision wide, ambition in my bloodstream, faith burning inside. You can't break what's made of iron will when you've already drunk your share of bitter pills. City of wolves, I run with the wild. Born of concrete, I'm still God's child. City of wolves, they bite and they claw, but I'm still standing after it all. Run with the wolves, or become the prey. I chose to howl at the break of day. City of wolves, still rising Every empire that was built to stand was built by someone with trembling hands. Every crown that sits on a proven head was worn by someone who was left for dead. We are the survivors of the city's teeth. We built our homes on broken concrete. Now they wanna see at the table that I built, wanna trade my history for the manufactured guilt. But I remember every number they didn't call, every hand that didn't reach when I was starting to fall. So I extend mine now to those still in the storm, cause the city of wolves needs a leader who's warm. I'll be the one who house to guide them through. That's how a wolf becomes a legend coming true. City of wolves, I'm born with the wild, born in concrete, I'm still God's child. City of wolves, they bite and they claw, but I'm still standing after it all. Run with the wolves, hope become the prey. I chose to howl at the break of day. City of wolves, still rising through the rubble. City of wolves, we still rise. City of wolves, city of wolves.
Everything vibrates at a frequency. Even silence, even grief, even joy. Tune in. Yeah. I've been searching for the station that makes sense of it all. The one that plays beneath the noise, behind the rise and fall. They say the universe communicates in patterns and in waves, and every choice we make is rippling through the corridors of days. I lost my uncle to a system built on punishing the poor,
And I felt that frequency shift
felt it in my core. Went dark for a winter, couldn't find the channel back,
till someone played me Coltrane and the world tilted back on track. And I've been searching for the melody that answers all my questions, turning down the volume of external life suggestions. I grew up in a household where love was a performance, a stage production masquerading as important. So learning how to love in a way that's true and free was unlearning every frequency installed inside of me. Took time and tears and therapy and music in the sky and the soft voice of something I can't always justify. We're all tuned to different frequencies, searching for the signal through the noise and the disease. When we find the station, hold it, don't let go. That's the frequency that makes the spirit glow. Frequency, frequency, tune into the frequency. Frequency, frequency, let it move through you and me.
I found my frequency in writing, putting words to what I feel, turning formless grief and wonder into something hard and real. I found it in the faces of my people rising up. I found it in the first long breath after giving up. Not giving up on life,
but giving up on fear.
the frequency that says you're already meant to be here. You don't have to earn the right to take up all this space. You were born a perfect signal in an imperfect place.
I found mine in movement and in seasons and in song, in the way that some connections feel like coming home so strong. I found it in my grandmother's hands kneading bread at dawn, in the way that love survives the ones who've long since gone, because their frequency still travels, still vibrating through, in the way I hold my daughter and the things I pass to you. Every ancestor who loved is still broadcasting here. If you tune yourself to gratitude, you'll always hear them clear. All tuned to different frequencies, searching for the signal through the noise and the disease. When we find the station, hold it, don't let go. That's the frequency that makes the spirit glow. Frequency, frequency, tune into the frequency. Frequency, frequency, let it move through you and me.
Grief is just love with nowhere to go.
Joy is love that found its way below
the surface and the deepest ocean floor.
I am my grandfather's answered prayer.
I am my grandmother's dream made rare.
We are the living continuation of every frequency that ever loved.
Yeah, yeah. In the morning when you don't know how to rise,
when the mirror shows you something you don't recognize,
the one that says your life still has something to shout.
the frequency of purpose, of connection, of the truth. The frequency that always was and always will be you. We're all tuned to different frequencies, searching for the signal through the noise and the disease. When we found the station, hold it, don't let go. That's the frequency that makes the spirit glow. Frequency, frequency, tune into the frequency. Frequency, frequency, let it move through you. Stay tuned,
the signal never left you.
it was always you.
Frequency.